Alright, that's the direction of Indonesia from where I am. I tried to do it earlier today, but there's a huge rainstorm. I'm going to use the rest of this video just for various things that have been on my mind. The attitude of especially Americans, but it really is a Western thing too, they just bug the shit out of me. I mean, like the main thing bugging me right now is this, this Boston attack. And that gets everybody's attention, no problem, no trying to convince people that's important. Somebody tried to kill people on purpose. Meanwhile, there's going to be 1,000 or more dead in this Bangladesh thing. Exxon spilling oil all over the middle of wherever it is, Arkansas or whatever. The plant blows up and kills 15 people. And even the liberals, even like the Young Turks, well, if that was not just an accident, there's no way that can be an accident. Of course it isn't. It turns out that guy had, some people are saying like 1,000 times more fertilizer together in one place than he's supposed to, whoever's running that factory. And nobody cares. When I was a kid, I hate to be all good old days on you. It wasn't that good a day overall. But you don't know what you lost till it's gone. I mean, we were the modern country when I was a kid. When I was a kid in the United States, we'd have an earthquake. It's like, oh my God, there's 10 people died. Oh my God, maybe there's going to be 100 until we get into that rubble. Same time, something would, just the earthquake in Mexico City, 50,000 people dead. This is infrastructure. We used to have decent infrastructure. You know that, kids? I'm only 45. And when I was a kid, we had good education, at least in California. We had a good infrastructure, and good education, and clean water, and cheap water. And people just don't seem to know what to care about. I mean, they tell themselves it's the sanctity of life why they're indignant over terrorism. They don't give a shit. Why is this supposedly, maybe it's an accident. No, if it was an accident, then that means that our standards in this country are such that we lose more people just trying to get business done. Just understandable, just things happen. Than we do to terrorism. That means that workplace safety is a bigger problem than terrorism, which either means terrorism isn't that big of a problem, or work safety is a bigger problem than we are thinking it is. Which do you think it is? And I was looking at a lot of world history lately and ancient civilizations, and I run in time and again interesting archaeological sites that can't even be explored because of the safety of those regions. Interesting places on Earth, like in northern Colombia, that aren't really safe for scientists. There's language and genetics. We have this genetics now. We can answer these questions. Zoroaster was born in Iran and moved to India. Did the Aryans go over into India? Did they come out of India? These things are still controversy. We're going to be able to settle these things that we've talked about in a literary and academic sense for over 1,000 years, many of these, thousands of years in many of these issues, with genetics. It's going to be slow going because we can't go in there and do the tests. Our scientists don't have free reign to the world. The world is a congested lung. It's on my mind, I guess. I mean, why would that be important, Piro? Well, it is the most important thing, because war, we love to bitch about war because of its destructive nature. Well, lots of things are destructive. And rebuilding a building isn't the worst thing in the world that can happen. You can't come back to life. Lots of things cause this, like workplace safety. The big problem with war is all the positive things that it stops us from doing. That's the real problem. There's actually positive things we can do. We could learn more about who cares? The universe is shit. Learning more about it won't help. Well, that's what you think. I see it as a reason to live besides war. No, war is part of human nature. Can't live without war. the human way, it just isn't possible. Look how much we love it. After all these thousands of years, we still, people that go fight war, most of them hate it. But it's part of human nature. Do we have to do it? Why? Because the rich guys want us to. And we just fall for it. There's a lesson. Somebody wants to kill people. It doesn't do as well as the people that just out of their negligence to make themselves more wealthy. So somebody that wanted to be more wealthy than I already was, somebody already wealthy, wanted to be more wealthy, ends up killing more people than people that have developed some sort of a personality disorder and want to kill people. That's not significant to anybody besides me. In the United States, I mean, it could still come back, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're just going to get worse. I mean, we got whole cities going underwater now. Everything's blowing up, spilling all over. Our companies are getting richer, and our people aren't. So you could have any kind of government you wanted to have, and it would work okay if the people in control put a little thought into making it good for everybody, which would be good for themselves. Like that idiot let his plant blow up. Or that idiot that let all those people die in his building. How much money he's making now? He wanted to make every day more money, not worrying about it's all going to blow up, literally. Why? People think like that. It hardly matters what system you have. People with power think like that. It doesn't matter what you call your system. You could have a kingship and do better than that. You know, you could have a what's good for GE is good for America, and that could work out if GE gave a shit about their employees, which they used to. Problem is they didn't care about the rest of the world. Problem is they didn't really end up caring about their employees. Problem is. So that's the real problem. These people don't give a damn. They hate the poor, the rabble of their own country. They just do perpetual enmity with them, using them like slaves, not as partners. This is ridiculous. No, and American people don't care even. They don't notice how they're being treated. They're going to fight each other over little tiny things. Over celebrities. Over marginal movements that are far from running the world.